Let's do a quick audio test. How do I sound compared to the sound? La la la. Let's do a quick audio test. How do I sound compared to the sound? La la la. Okay, great. So we're going to do a custom campaign. Battlesector. Okay, just share a couple of links. Okay, so I have already done this campaign once, but I'm going to do it again on custom, and we're going to see how we go. I'm going to try and make it a bit more nitty. Now, if you go and click any difficulty setting, you will immediately be presented with an additional, tweak your settings, so you can change various aspects of the game. So we're going to make it a bit harder in some regards and a bit easier in others. So I did it on the starters last time. So this time I want to make it tougher. So we're going to go with high reinforcements. I don't want enhanced enemy units because I think giving them unnecessarily buffs is just a bit stupid. Weapon upgrade costs, I'm going to go with none, because being forced to decide what you're actually going to choose, it can be quite frustrating in this game, I have felt. Reduced HQ tokens and rewards, I'm going to turn that off, because again, it's a bit of a needless buff. I'm going to keep that I've lost 10% of my army, but that's going to be offset by the free weapon swaps. So increased enemy momentum, that's off. Reduce momentum and CP gain, I'm going to turn that off. I believe this is both sides, so we'll see how that goes. Units provide cover, so yeah, so standing behind units and such will actually mean that you're blocking line of sight and it's harder to enemies. And the AI difficulty has standard and high. We're going to go for high. So all in all, I've really only given me 2 bonuses, I guess, in there, and I've given them more reinforcements and apparently a smarter AI, so we'll see how that goes. So I do kinda like this game, I just wish there was more to it. We don't have a whole lot of missions, we don't have a Tyrannid campaign. It's kind of like a mix between Battlefleet Gothics, select your army system, and then XCOM / Blood Bowl with Zone of Control when you're moving units around to fire. It is good in that you can move a unit, fire, and then move again.
Time in contradictions since the invasion. There's an unexpected slowness in the aftermath of an impossible victory. A languid sweetness of air, tasted by the hapless victor. And yet, I also feel the turning of change, and the accumulated minutiae that falls to the survivors. Corpses to be burned, fortifications to be rebuilt, neophytes to be blooded. Regardless of our losses, we are the angels of death, and we are always prepared for war. Not that these are concerns for the fledgling Primaris right now. Balfora is an unforgiving tutor. Dante says that you are blood angels. Prove it. Show me that the blood of the great angel flows within your veins.
Battle line squad ready.
Alright. So, I don't even really remember what mission 1 is. Because they do take a while to get through. But let's try and remember. Destroy the Omegants. Oh, is this a super easy hero mission to start with? So you have the easy basic Space Marines. They're called Intercessors. For some reason, I only assume that this is a new Codex thing and they've changed the name on them. But they are pretty decent troops. And your optimal range thing is something you really need to take advantage of. You should always fire at optimal range and then pull back if you can or where you can. So we're at optimal range already, so we're going to shoot and then we'll decide what we're going to do afterwards. So it's very satisfying. And you have a momentum bar, so the more you kill, the sooner you get this to 100, you get a bonus action, basically. But it also goes down for the Blood Angels because, you know, they're a bit angry, so... And you get these indicators, so that's cover. So we don't want to fire from here, but we can move out one and then probably pop back in. What else we got? So they should be dead now, yep. Another combat unit, and another combat unit, and more on the way.
Ready to strike.
These guys are a lot more oomph focused. How much damage will we do to these? 2 to 3 damage times 72 shots, so what's the optimal range? 1. So we should be good to use this now.
They will not overwhelm us.
That's not very impressive though, is it? Okay, and because you see like the broken sword where they stood, if you try to move back, there's an indicator there that they'll actually get a free attack on us. So ideally don't want to give them free hits. But also this is going to be really hard to shoot them from where they are. Can move to there, that puts us 3 squares away. They are still in cover, but we're going to have to go for it. Oh, we just did it. Alright then. So that kind of did it for the immediate threat. This unit over here is a problem. I think that's all. Oh no, we have a couple more units. I should have probably used these to take that unit out then. Alright, we can jump back straight in.
Their death is our only option.
To the sky, brothers. On our way.
So we can use these guys to overwatch
Await their mistake.
this back area here, and I can pull the troops kind of back.
Battleline squad ready.
Sometimes the terrain is a bit obnoxious in this game. Is one criticism I'd have.
With strength.
Right, being able to select things through things, and sometimes when the camera tries to pan the thing away from you, it can be a bit irritating sometimes. But okay, I think that's everyone. You can always press this to find out. Yep, everyone's gone, and these you can hover over to just see units. And this will hide or unhide that. Let's see what the Terrans are going to do.
By the blood.
Taking some damage, but we also got the reaction shot up against him.
Your orders.
Okay, so we should be fine for the most part, I think, to dispatch these guys. You're gonna, like, you can angle around this stuff. Like, if you automatically just click there, you just go there, but you're better off, like, manually doing it. So you can then avoid zones of control
On my honor.
to attack units. The hero always has 2 action points. And it's debatable which attack is best. You really need to look at the information and decide for yourself. I'm just going to slap these guys with a power sword. Or a chainsword, I think it might be at this point. Yeah, it's a chainsword.
You will fall before me.
Give him 2 slaps and that should. Here's one left.
Assault Marines ready.
We can just shoot that guy, he's gonna die.
Has no right to live.
Alright. So, Can he still move here? He can. Let's put these two here.
Battle line squad ready.
So the arrow thing is like you can change the facing of the unit with this object here, but you can just select where they're going to go, hold down right click, and then choose your angle of facing, which is going to come in handy if you don't want to specify Overwatch.
Roger that.
So just explain that, like a bolt rifle has 1 to 8 range, so it'll fire if anyone enters that range, but the optimum is 3. So what you want to do is like that, and then he's only going to shoot at enemies that enter that kind of range. And they're only combat troops, so these guys, optimum range of 1 is kind of pathetic.
They shall not pass.
You also got to watch out for cover as well, because although you might be firing at optimum range, if you end up firing in cover, or if they pop forward, you shoot them a bit and then they decide to pop back, you're not going to actually do that good. But I do hope the AI is a lot better, having increased it on its difficulty. And it'll do that sometimes. You can break the automatic view, see what's going on. It's a lot more impressive from you guys. Obviously, Marines are pretty tough.
More targets are coming.
Are they now? Where are they? I don't see them.
With
Yes.
strength.
I'll move you up here. Yeah, so there. I'll press 1 to shoot these guys in the face. Nice. So we need to stay at space 3. I don't see any Marines though. It's been that long since I did mission 1. I'm not entirely sure where they're coming in from. Let's put you in Overwatch for here.
We are the walls. We are the
Ah, but
guns.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
So I want to be roughly over here when these guys come in. If you click on them, you can actually see how far they can move. So they can move 5. So he can get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've probably moved this guy too far forward.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
But we should be like Space Marines and not cowards. Let's get forward. Yeah, there as well. So it'll be 1, 2. Yeah, he's going to get to me as well.
We are the blood blades of Skyfall.
What we want is to set up an Overwatch zone to stop him from doing too much damage. Oh, you can
My
jump back.
fury will be fast.
I'll put you there then. If they try and move past him, then they should get
We are
hit.
the lords of the assault doctrine.
And we can Overwatch.
Your orders.
And you guys can move over here to spot these guys.
Battle line squad ready.
And you guys have a pretty decent chance to kill him anyway, so let's just fire rather than waiting. Okay, I guess that's everything. That's an awesome free hit there. He's gonna go for the assault marines. Interesting. That was a mistake on his part.
Push them back.
Only combat units seem to get a react hit. But it's not always the entire squad. It seems when like Tyranian warriors attack you, you'll get the same hits back from the guys that were attacked. So if they attack 3 guys and kill 3 guys, you don't really get a hit back. Which is an interesting way to do it. Okay, so there is a dude here. 20% chance to hit. That is a bit ridiculous. Alright, so he did. Can be a bit more space marine it. Let's pull back and form up.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
You guys, what's this way? What's this way?
Victory for the Blood Blades.
Guess
Victory
you can
for
move back
Scorn.
one, but what's the other way still? Okay, let's do it.
Shall not pass.
I guess it's just 2 units coming out of this side then. Yep, great work. Aggress, just, you know, stand there and let them run straight past you. Hopefully he'll get shot off here.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Alright, so these guys also have a bombardment thing. Frag, storm, grenade launchers, which is pretty ridiculously awesome. Pew, pew, pew. And they're not dead. Yeah, well, let's kill him with a blade to end this mission, I think. Nice. Alright.
Good fight. I'll give you that. I don't know yet if you truly are scions of Sanguinius, or just some ruse of the Archmagos. Battle will decide. It always does.
Immediate assistance required.
Indeed it is.
Units converge at the Voxcaster relay on the Sal Veritas western edge.
Form on me, brothers. It appears Balfoura has decided she's not yet done with you.
Okay. So that was a ridiculously easy mission. So let's do one more. Not planning to do terribly long stream. Stuff to do.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. People are born, they live, they suffer, and die. Rarely of natural causes. Days prior to the fall of Cadia, Dante faced his greatest challenge. High Fleet Leviathan had broken through the Krypton shield, and the Tyranids bore directly for the sacred homeworld of the Blood Angels, Baal. Sons of Sanguinius rallied from the far corners of the galaxy. Complete strangers died side by side as brothers. Yet even this unprecedented congregation could not hold back the Great Devourer. In their darkest moment, the Blood Angels gathered around Lord Commander Dante, a last stand. They gave themselves to the Red Thirst and stood in defiance of the alien. Not for survival, for the chapter was doomed, but for the honor of their sire, the great angel Sanguinius. And then, pandemonium, the Cicatrix Maledictum opened and tore the galaxy in two. Time stretched, contorted. Demons of Khorne poured across the moon of Baal Primus, tearing at Xenos and Marines alike. Havoc reigned. But just as quickly as it appeared, the Cicatrix Maledictum contracted. It took with it both the demons and vast swathes of High Fleet Leviathan. In their place, the Indomitus Crusade appeared, helmed by the Avenging Sun himself, Primarch Rabute Gilliman. The Blessed Primarch didn't just bring relief to Baal. He brought with him the Primaris Space Marines, thousands bearing the mark of the Blood Drop. The Primaris were larger, stronger, more resilient than their firstborn brethren. But to the Blood Angels, they represented a different kind of salvation. The promise of these super soldiers was of an improved gene line, more pure and closer to that of Sanguinius. Away from prying ears, Archmagos Call whispered that they showed fewer signs of the flaws that plagued the great angel's blood. No more thirst beating at their hearts. No more armor to be painted black. A semblance of normality has since returned to Baal. The monolithic Indomitus Crusade prepares to leave. Commander Dante, now Lord Regent of half of the Imperium, works to heal his chapter and Baal of the trauma suffered at the hands of Leviathan. And on the moon Baal Secundus, Sergeant Carlion hurries to the aid of a sanguinary priest.
The artwork and display for this game are pretty damn cool, I've got to say. I have to say indeed. Okay, so yeah, so you get tokens to upgrade your army with, and you get your army management to like choose which units you want to take. And then here you have your mission. So it's the Venomous Corruption mission. And we got 2 upgrade skill points. What do we want? Probably this. This is a every other turn use ability, which makes their accuracy better for standard Space Marines, the aggressors. So, I don't think there's anything else that we can really... Yeah. I don't think we even really need that right now. Let's save as points and try and be more tactical about it. So we can have 8 units, and this will tell us
The promise of battle makes his
540.
Primaris restless, eager. It is my duty to assess their potential here on the Salts of Balfora. Through combat, I intend to discover who these red-armored giants truly are. Some of them take in the vistas of the Salt like bored tourists. There is little regard for the skies and sands that shaped our father. They will learn quickly, or Balfora will kill them. She does not tolerate laxity. I expect this priest we find will also be new to his role. There is no reason other than youthful ignorance to risk the angel's blood on the Salts. In these days following Leviathan's devastation, we are a chapter awash with fresh blood.
Die for the Imperium.
Now these guys are good, but I feel more men's better than an AoE attack. So we're gonna go with this layout.
The promise of battle makes his Primaris restless.
Yep, we heard you before, mate. I'm not entirely sold on Primaris as a 40k thing. My love for the 40k universe is dubious at this point in time. But the games are still good.
Sergeant, with the relay offline, I was afraid only the Xenos had heard my calls for backup. Make haste. My reductor still has work to do.
As you say, brother, the Bloodblades of the Eighth are ever eager to serve the sanguinary priesthood.
Okay. So he's up there, and we've got to secure some gene seeds, I believe, is the mission,
blood
basically.
waits. Of course.
Range of 1.
Whatever the angel requires.
Well, not doing too great there, buddy. You're kind of stuck there. So my troops are down here.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
I think I can get terribly close.
To the
I
sky,
can get close enough to
brothers.
fire on him, though.
For Sanguinius. The Swarm has no right to live.
It's not optimum.
Close combat support.
Accuracy seems to be lower than when I played on normal. Could be imagining it, though.
There can only be victory. Their death is our only option. I await their mistake.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Oh, there's some there as well.
Affirmative.
Well, this is going to get messy fast.
Death to the Xenos Swarm.
Should finish them off, hopefully. No. Okay. Putting the difficulty up has seemingly made it a bit harder to hit units.
Your orders.
So that's going to be interesting. I guess, like, you should be able to finish that off then. But if the hit's been reduced for everything, then it's going to have some interesting side effects, I imagine. Because this is going to be harder than my initial campaign.
Taking fire.
Taking fire!
I think here's a particularly bothered about 10 damage.
I hear them out there.
So the enemy's damage doesn't seem to have been increased. I think he can heal himself.
The blood is
Oh, he can.
strong. Do not falter.
Fair enough. I guess, like, I don't want to be messing around fighting units with this guy. He has to get to his objective.
Assault Marines ready.
You will fall before me.
Well, that was unexpected. Interesting. So combat to hit doesn't seem to have been affected by the difficulty increase. Should finish them off. And if we can get these two to attack them, that should finish them off, hopefully.
The Swarm has no right to live.
Yeah. That's more consistent. This one dude left.
Your orders.
What is this bullshit?
Affirmative.
Shoot him in the face.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
Nice. Well, I guess as we're going this way, we can just push forward. You've not moved your maximum.
Moving. We are the sons of Sanguinius. Moving.
Imagine they will follow up. We get down here as well. How'd he even move? Well, you shared that bit of sand there.
Taking fire.
Seal them. Then we can move them into the quest. Well, not quest, but object.
To the sky, brothers.
So if we hop behind these guys, we'll be able to
The
murder
swarm
them
has no right
more
to live.
effectively.
My duty is service.
Okay, let's harvest his instead. Let's use all his actions there.
Close combat support.
Guess you want to do. We don't need to use jump packs to get to there, so let's just walk. They're not a combat unit, so they're not going to have a restricted movement block attack. So yep. Mean. 6 to 8 damage down 6. Or yeah, it's only 2 hits, isn't it? That's a problem. Guess it's probably just going to be better to just leave you in Overwatch and shoot with these guys.
Sanguinius watches over us. On my honor. I await their mistake.
We are the sons of Sanguinius. Moving.
Okay, let's go. Easy to hold position if this decides to come up behind us.
The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
Still managed to find a hole in my Overwatch.
When the day is darkest.
Alright, the AI isn't being dumb, which is good, I guess, but at the same time, they're frustrating. Alright, I need to get this guy. 2, 3, 4. Move you guys out of the way, realistically speaking. Can we get behind this? Poison. Maybe we could, but it's not going to end well for us. realistically speaking. Yes. I'll just
For
put, yeah.
Sanguinius. We are the sons of Sanguinius.
You have 2 actions, so you should be able to move there and pick that up. I don't want to heal that. Let's heal them first. Like, yes, that's what I want to do. Come on here.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. For the Emperor. Affirmative. Your orders. Affirmative.
Go big round of Overwatch. This is going to come down here and be annoying. We're going to have to try and push forward and just get around it. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Done a decent amount of damage, but so much contamination there, that's going to be really awkward.
The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Alright, those guys. How fast can these move? 4. I'm thinking maybe just back up, come over and come down this way. I didn't do that last time. I went down here and you get so choked up in this chokehold here. Yeah.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Let's see if there's anything scary waiting for us over here. Anyone need a heal?
My duty is service.
Let's get these a heal as we move away.
Your orders. To the sky, brothers!
Okay, so there's a unit there. We can engage them.
We fight and we die for the Imperium. Battle line squad ready. Yes! We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
Them in reserve. You guys attack these guys.
By the blood.
Okay. Make sure you are facing them. So yeah, we'll engage these cautiously on this front. And we'll try and run him down there to get that unit there. To range for this 1. Do it to 2 because you have 2 action points. This guy's 3, so there.
Your orders. line squad ready.
Okay, let's go.
They will regret coming this close.
Come on, you gotta be able to drop at least one of them. Right, nice. We can repeat that again. So I'm pretty sure you should be able to do it. Yeah, you can actually shot again. And this one guy didn't go after him. Why would you try and walk around my
You will need more
my dude?
than that.
There's another one coming up. No. That were an awesomely failed charge.
I hear something.
Okay, so he's moved up a whole bunch of dudes. We can probably clog them off by holding this chokehold here.
We
We
fight and we
can.
die for the Imperium.
And you actually know we are being attacked? I thought these guys would stop you. See if we can kill him with one attack. We can. Yeah, probably should just put him back here then to block their advance.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Assault Marines ready. We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. We fight and we die for the Imperium. For the Emperor. Assault Marines ready.
Probably hold you over here because that seems like that will be enough to get him over there. Although, could really do it being a bit more of a push.
Blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Think there's anything over there? Doesn't seem to be. There's nothing down there. Okay.
They will regret coming this close.
Yeah, we poisoned, I know. Does it actually do much? It's 28 points, not good. It was probably a mistake dropping out the long-ranged guys, to be honest, but hey-ho.
Push them back.
Is that pushing them back? Maybe split my troops like this was not the best idea.
We are the sons of Sanguinius. Battle line squad ready.
So there's a couple of dudes there. Go jump in behind them. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad idea though. It's down to half health. That's not good.
Your orders.
He's not in the action points, is it? Yeah, I should probably try and pull him back.
You will fall before me.
Hello, max momentum.
The fury of Sanguinius flows through me.
$75, let's go for them. This ends next turn, yeah? Yeah. Alright then, let's jump you in here. %, because you're facing the wrong way.
Battle line squad ready. Your orders.
Yes. I did all these, didn't it?
Close combat support.
Yeah, just not Overwatch, which there will be when I do
They
this.
will regret coming this close.
Oof, that was some heavy damage. Yeah, try and shoot my captain. That's a great idea. No, I just realised what I'm doing. Yeah, they can't get past, so they're derping. Oh my god.
The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach. The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
Yeah, it kinda looks like it can to me, to be honest, dude. Kinda looks like it can.
That is the last of the protenoids that I can gather here. Your
Nice.
assistance has
Now
been
heal
noted,
yourself.
Sergeant. They will fear to tread close.
Okay, so
Assault Marines ready.
there's only 2 of them. You probably can't move them back though. To be careful not to give him any free wins with this.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the
There's
real
probably not
bishop.
going to be anything that can actually make it that
Battle line
close.
squad ready.
Let's try and be more realistic about all this. In fact, can you jump back? All the way over there. Jesus. Cool.
On our way. We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. Overwatch.
Do that. I shot a hit on this 65. Should we shoot him? Yeah, let's go for a shot.
Haze, brothers.
Might kill one? No, no, kill no one. Alright then, so Captain could really do with a heal. Yeah, you'll be attacked if you pull back. 5 attacks. There's more than 5 of them though. I'll probably do better.
Soul has no right to live.
Yeah, killed them all. Nice. $65. It's a lot better.
Sanguinius watches over us.
We fight and we die for the Imperium. We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Probably want to go for maximum damage. So this one's so we've damaged them all a bit.
Victory for the Bloodblades.
Could be better.
Victory for Skyfall. My vengeance will be fun.
I might be able to actually finish this, guys. Since he has. Probably not, actually. Yeah. Did not do great there.
There can only be victory.
It's tempting to just jump back him over there,
Death
but
is our only option.
let's not. Let's make sure we're
Overwatch.
gonna hold over here. I didn't realise I not fired that one. That was a mistake on my part. Ah, bloody poison. Well, this is definitely going to be more challenging. The AI is not being quite as derpy. It's not exactly an easy mission, since you got to fight through a chokehold, and they have an AoE poison attack.
The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach. Taking fire!
Well, I lost one dude. Lose another one now, at least. Or not, because they didn't hit that guy. Well, I guess sometimes it does work in your favour.
The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
now. They're just gonna blob up.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Yeah, it needs to, mate. It needs to. These guys really need a heal. Let's see what you end up moving to.
For the Emperor. Battle line squad ready. Moving.
Could be optimum.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
So they're all dead, so
To the sky, brothers!
could be more aggressive, but with how much Overwatch is going on over here, it's probably not the best idea. Let's just put you there. Too many damage applied at the end of the
blood
turn.
waits.
I can move them around it.
Assault Marines ready!
And I get these guys. Not really.
I go where I am needed.
Yes!
The extra effort to walk around this
Close combat support!
horrible stuff. Alright. So it's got a good mix of stuff still. Let's not be too keen.
My vengeance will be fun. My vengeance will be fun.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Do we push? Guess we have to a little. Can a lot of this choke point at least.
To orders. Death to the Xenos swarm.
Alright, yeah. So unless he decides to come around that side, they should all be fine over there. It's just these guys over here, and to be honest, the 2 units right at the front are completely fine, so that's not really a problem. Although I guess if he runs right up, poisons me and buggers off again, that's a problem. I really need to kill that unit. He isn't he? Oh, he's gonna attack. And then poison? Or does he only have one action?
Taking fire!
Oh, Jesus.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Okay, so they are pretty much fresh. But he didn't do the poison thing. So we should be good to just jump down here. How far can the actual Space Marines move? Probably enough. Guys, yeah, you guys can't jump for another turn, so
Sanguinius.
it's so annoying.
Your orders.
Alright, let's do it.
Crush them!
My fury will be fast.
Yeah, so close to dead, man. So close. Okay, so you can just face that way, 'cause you should be dead in a minute.
Sanguinius watches over us.
I guess.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Yeah, no, you can move to there.
On my honor.
For the Emperor.
Nice. Die Xenos filth. No action points left.
Battle line squad ready. Affirmative.
Well, I guess we'll finish these guys off. You want to move up?
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Wait, see. Lucky for you guys. No, that's 75. Let's thin the herd.
The blood waits. My duty is service.
You just ran into the poison, you idiot. All my attempts trying to get you to go around it.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
Alright.
They will fear to tread close.
30 from poison. But it was always 20. Maybe we're in it for too long. Yeah. See, that's what your better tactics do. Yep. Rip a couple of submarines. All right.
On Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora I will die.
If is pretty decent.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
But you gotta get rid of it as a thing, so.
am the sword of Sanguinius.
Yeah, let's start with you. Yes, you can soften him up. One guy left. That's not annoying at all.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. We fight and we die for the Imperium.
65.
Your orders.
It's not my best.
We are the sons.
Yeah,
of
looks like it.
Sanguinius. Yes.
Let's just charge in there, I guess. Probably going to be this way if you get attacked.
We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
Okay. Oh, you didn't use your other attack. There we go. So
My
you've not
lords
gone.
not ready. For Sanguinius.
It must be from a high ground bonus. 80 is not an average
Moving.
number to get for these.
We are the sons of Sanguinius. Death to the Xenos swarm.
Okay, so you guys are pretty beat up.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
When
If
the
I
day
can
is
get
darkest,
Mr.
we
Medic.
prevail through control.
Yeah, I can get him up there and heal the assault marines.
The blood is strong.
Probably
Do
tactical
not
overkill at this
falter.
point, since like there's only 2 of them left.
Taking fire! For the Emperor! We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
You're about to be dead.
The Swarm has no right to live.
Yeah, I kind of feel that if you're right next to them, they should get a reaction shot or something.
Captain Matano. You found the rank, brother. Use it.
But these council meetings are a swift reminder of how unqualified the title feels. Pray distract me from all this talk of logistics and recovery. Give me your assessment of the Primaris.
They're still courting beautiful Balfora. Plenty of corns remain for them to stretch their muscles. They've just finished intervening on behalf of Brother Arturo, in fact.
The priest. I sent him with Pentasio to clear the Xenos pools west of the flats. Where is the sergeant?
Dead, along with his men. Sergeant Pentasio insisted I retreat from the alien pools with the few progenoids I had, right before his own throat was crushed. There was a foul presence among the alien towers.
Show me. Take me to where you left Pentasio to die, priest. You will recover our brother's remaining gene seed, despite whatever you think lurks within those festering pits.
Alright. So, pretty reasonable result. Reduced accuracy was not something I expected when I started this campaign. So we'll just have a quick look at what awaits us for the next one, and we'll probably leave it here for next time. The deployment capacity is updated. I always think it's best to just start your army after you know what's happening. So it's rearm and resupply next. Let's just have a
It
quick
is
look.
regrettable that Brother Eituro presented himself from a position of weakness. That is far different than how a Blood Angel is typically introduced to the sanguinary priesthood. I must hope the first impression is not lasting on these Primaris. In fairness, Brother Eituro's disregard of our new brothers does himself no justice either. He overlooks their potential.
Is it
Sees only that grown test
6:30?
subjects with no worldly experience. I understand the root of the priest's skepticism. A century ago, I also would not have claimed any brother who had not supped from the blood chalices. But a century ago, I would not have believed that I would see us rescued from the brink of extinction. By Primarch Gilliman, no less. Brother Eituro's concern is that I would throw us headlong into death as some sort of penance for this guilt that weighs me. I am honor-bound to avenge my company brother. But I know that we must act pragmatically. Pentasio had the skill and experience of a dozen.
I hate when you
full-blooded
can't
sword
actually
warriors when he
just-
was bested. We will take this opportunity to retrace Brother Eituro's footsteps and rearm ourselves prior to breaching the infestation site.
Wait, they're like 50?
There are few problems that cannot be solved with a plasma weapon, in my experience.
They are only 50.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
Okay, I guess that's not too bad a combination. It's the maximum units we can take, so
It is regrettable that Brother Eituro
yeah, you've already told me that, mate.
position of
You've already
weakness.
told me that.
That is far
And
different
we
from how
have
Blood Angel is typically
5
introduced
skill
to the
points to
sanguinary
spend as
priesthood.
well.
I must hope the first impression is not lasting. On
Okay,
these
we're
Primaris.
going to leave it at that, chaps. We'll probably do another one on Monday.
Brother Eituro's
There's
disregard
links
of our
below.
brothers
We've
does
got a
himself no
Discord if you
justice
want to
either.
join. We do community games on
He
Monday.
overlooks their potential
And
and sees only vat-grown test subjects with no.
I wish this guy would be quiet so I can actually talk.
I understand the
Thanks for
root of
tuning
the
in,
priest's
and I'll
skepticism.
catch you next time.
A century ago, I also would not